Yo, hey, what's happening? It's your boy Doc Garcia. Just got from the gym. Yeah, man. Yeah, just got from the gym. Up here dealing with this hurricane, and got me a lot ever since ever since I turned 35. Ever since I turned 35 years old, I've been hearing from a lot of my peers that we have to find you a wife. Oh, we got to find you a wife. Oh, being past the age of 35 as a man and not being married. Oh, we got to find you a wife. Everybody and their fucking mama wants to talk about why I'm not married. And let me give you the demographics of some of these people who keep talking about we need to find you a wife. Okay, first of all, you got my mother and my father. Okay, let me tell you something about my mother and my father. My father is the main one talking about find you a wife. And keep in mind, my mother pulled a gun out on my father. My mother pulled a gun out on my father. They've gotten in arguments in front of me, my brother, and my sister a lot. They fucking, it's been a lot of violence in between those two. But yet my mother and father are the first one talking about we got to find you a wife. And I'm like, why find a wife? Because marriage worked so fucking well for you two, right? I'm laughing my ass off at the fact of my mother and father talking about we got to find you a wife, but they had the most toxic marriage I ever seen in my life. Then you got my fucking uncle, who I told y'all before, he married a fucking woman who was having sex with other women their entire marriage. So he's also talking about we got to find you a motherfucking wife. Then you got my homeboy Cliff. He's one of these super Christian motherfuckers. He's always talking about Jesus. Jesus this, Jesus that, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And I don't give two fucks about Jesus. I don't give two fucks about Buddha. I don't give two fucks about Allah. I'm sorry, I'm not religious. So you got, my homeboy Cliff, super religious, and he's always talking about, well, Jesus said that man shouldn't be by himself. I just laugh my ass off at that shit because he's married to a woman who constantly cheated on him. But they're still together because Jesus wants them to be together. I'm my ass off at that whole shit because I'm like, dude, you can talk all that Jesus shit all you want, but I remember before you got religious, man. I remember you was out here fucking mad women and shit. Now you want to talk that Jesus shit and talk about Jesus wants me to get married? I'm sorry, fuck that. Pass. Then you got my cousin. I'm not gonna say his name, but you got him. He wants me to get married because he spends an arm and a leg on his wife and his kids. He sees me going on vacations every fucking year. He sees me stacking up money every year. He sees me buying new clothes and buying, all kinds of awesome shit all the time. And he doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the fucking money to do these things because he's always spending money on his wife and he's always spending money on his children. And he never has money to do shit. His wife has even supported his ass a couple of times. But yet he's always telling me, we got to find you a wife, man. And then you got these bullshit sayings like happy wife, happy life. My mom likes to quote that shit all the time. Happy wife, happy life. So that basically means I'm a slave to my wife. So that means my happiness don't mean shit. Happy life, happy wife, happy life, my ass. I'm sorry. All these people that keep talking about we need to find you a wife. But I'm up here doing awesome shit that they've never done before. I have mastered myself more than they ever have. Like, I'm doing awesome shit, man. I'm about to jump out of an airplane in 2 months. I'm about to run a half marathon in 3 weeks. I'm about to travel to another country in a couple of months. You know, I'm doing cool shit, like cool bachelor shit. A lot of shit that I wouldn't be able to do if I had a wife. Because a wife would constantly be like, oh, well, you don't need to do that. Oh, you shouldn't hang around these people. Oh, you shouldn't do these things, because I would constantly have to be catering to her. I'm like, why give in to the pressure of marriage? You know, and then my grandmother is the main one talking all that shit about marriage. And keep in mind, my grandmother married my grandfather when she was 16 years old. She even admitted that she didn't love him when they got married. She said it was just the right thing to do at the time. So she just got married. She self-admittedly got married at a young age because her mama told her to do it. I'm sorry, man. I have a mind of my own. I have a mind of my own. I do what the fuck I want. I do what I think is best for me, and I don't give a fuck about what my parents, what my grandparents, what my friends, I don't care what they think about it. And what's funny is my grandmother married my grandfather, and my grandfather died before she did. And even though my grandmother was married to my grandfather for 30 years, she was talking shit about him even when he died. He was dead in his fucking grave, and she was still talking shit about him. But yet they were married. Is this what love is? Is this what love is supposed to be? Somebody tell me. I'm sorry. These are the people talking about you need to get married. Oh, we need to find you a wife. So it's something wrong with me, apparently, because I like pursuing my own interests. So it's something wrong with me, apparently, because I like to be in a peaceful household and do what I want to do and live my life the way I want to live it. Look, man, if it's something, I even had aunts in my family think that I was gay because I'm not married to a woman. You know, if that's the case, whatever. I'm just saying, I'm not going to get married. I don't think I ever will. I don't think it's a woman out here that is worthy of me, you know, doing all that shit. I mean, y'all know the deal with the family court system. I've talked about it a million times in this video. And I'm not going to get married. As long as there are fucking sayings like happy wife, happy life, I will never get married. As long as there is a fucking system, a court system that rapes men for their fucking money when they get fucking divorced, I will not get married. As long as you got these hypergamous women who don't know how to be feminine, I will never get married. I would never get married, not even to a goddamn girl from overseas. Like, I will be in a relationship with a woman, but I will never get married, ever. I love my money too much. I have never given my money to a woman in my life. And I've seen one of my friends who is married to a goddamn woman. He gives his entire paycheck to his fucking wife every month. Let me state that again. He gives his entire paycheck to his wife every month. I can never in my fucking lifetime see myself giving my whole entire paycheck that I work my ass off for. I see myself giving my entire paycheck to some fucking woman. I can't see myself giving my entire paycheck to nobody except my fucking self. Happy life, happy wife, my ass. I'm going my own way all day. And if they think I'm on the other side of the fence because I'm doing that, oh fucking well. This is the type of life I'm going to on out, man. And it is what it is, man. That's all I got to say. Doc G out. Peace.